Time Magazine's 2018 Person of the Year award goes to journalists around the world, a group Time has dubbed the Guardians.
This year's Person of the Year are the Guardians and the War on Truth. It's a group of journalists who, simply by doing their jobs, are standing up for some of the most essential values on which we all depend: facts, the pursuit of truth, and the fight against misinformation.
There are 4 different covers, each featuring journalists targeted for their work. Jamal Khashoggi, the Washington Post columnist, brutally murdered in October at the Saudi consulate in Turkey. The staff of the Capital Gazette, a small newspaper outside Washington, where a gunman stormed the newsroom, killing 5 employees last June.
This was a targeted attack on the Capital Gazette.
Maria Ressa, CEO of Rappler, an online news site that chronicles the violent drug war in the Philippines. She was arrested for tax evasion, charges she claims are meant to punish her for reporting that is critical of the government. And on this Time magazine cover, the wives of Wa Lun and Kyaw Soe Oh hold separate photos of their husbands. Reuters journalists jailed in Myanmar for breaking that country's Official Secrets Act. They claim the arrest was a setup intended to silence their reporting on the Rohingya crisis.
I should be in the newsroom. I really want to back to the newsroom. I'm a journalist. I never do anything wrong, so I try to be strong. Be strong.
Time began the Person of the Year tradition in 1927 and has featured world leaders like Deng Xiaoping and Winston Churchill. Most U.S. presidents, including Donald Trump, have graced the cover. In recent years, the magazine has chosen groups like Ebola fighters, whistleblowers, and peacemakers. The publishers hope this year's edition will empower journalists around the world.
One of the big themes we've seen this year is questions about truth and a surge in misinformation, and we want to highlight the role that journalists play in providing facts, which we think of as the basis of civil discourse.
Time notes that accurate, fact-based reporting has become even more essential in an era where misinformation and fake news can quickly spread on the internet via social media. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.